Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The play under center will certainly be a focus today, as it's the two marquee quarterbacks from the 2004 NFL Draft meeting up. It's Aaron Rodgers going up against Alex Smith. Now we'll take you out to Lambeau Field, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Chiefs, Packers, coming up on EA Sports as we welcome you to Green Bay, Wisconsin for today's game. Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, Jim, let's start this way. The old cliche we hear all the time, let the game come to you. Hey, that might have been good 20 years ago, but not anymore. Now you got to go out there and take it. Which team is willing to take some chances to win this game today? That's the one that's going to win.
The deep back is Niall Davis, who had a kick return for a touchdown in his rookie year out of Arkansas. Tim Mastay ready to get this game started with the opening kickoff. Return's going to set up his team in excellent field position. He came into the league with the 49ers as the first pick in the draft in 05 and has found a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith.
How about the job Alex Smith did with Andy Reid in Kansas City last year? He wasn't good. He was outstanding. And his playoff game against the Indianapolis Colts, he was magnificent. The Kansas City Chiefs have to be excited about Alex Smith.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Wide receivers are bunched up. Smith's got it in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Brings it in.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down. Keep those chains moving. Give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. The Packers with the dime. He'll take the snap from the gun. Smith connects with Avery. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Second down. Smith still got it on the play action. Out to the left. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe. Gains 17.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Charles lined up in the backfield. The pick. On offense today, out of Notre Dame at tight end, 6'4", Anthony Fasano.
Hey, I saw Anthony Fasano, Jim, play high school football back in New Jersey. He is a really solid tight end, really good blocker at the line of scrimmage, and also go down the field and catch those passes.
The Chiefs take it from the 28, and they'll run the football with Charles. Tackle made by Daniels.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Now 3rd and short following the run. Jamal Charles looking for some daylight up the middle, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Even though the defense knows you're probably going to run the football, it's 3rd and short. If you run hard, all you need is a little bit of a lane. We see it there, able to get the first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Nice tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Charles has got it on over the line. Touchdown. Touchdown Chiefs.
I'd say this run by the offense is just its arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
The Chiefs with the PAT to come. An extra point is good. The Packers now will get their first shot to come onto the field and score. They gave up points on the opening drive. The score's 7-0. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Coming onto the field at quarterback, the man who took over the position for Brett Favre and has created his own legacy in Green Bay. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
We saw last year in 2013 when Aaron Rodgers is not playing for the Green Bay Packers, they are not a very good football team. One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, there's nothing he can't do.
First down here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. That encroachment penalty gives the offense a free 5 yards.
Yeah, when you play offense in the NFL, you take all the free yards you can get. That's just a good break for the offense right there.
Still first down.
First down here. Offense lines up here. Quick drop back. Throws to the right. Makes the reception. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. As we take a look at the offense, Eddie Lacy is a massive man. Very difficult to bring down with just one tackler.
Green Bay was looking for some toughness on the offensive side. My gosh, they find it with Eddie Lacy. What a year he had in 2013. You don't have to make a hole for him. If there's nothing there, he'll run a few people over and get you some yards.
Here's Boykin. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. End of one here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by the 2015 Yukon Denali,
The Packers on offense here to start the second quarter. At the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man cover.
First down here after the completion. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff out of the I formation. And it's Ali bursting through to stop the run.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Chiefs come out in the nickel. And Rodgers will hand it off for about 4. Third down now. The defense comes out of the dime. They're setting up screen. Has the first down and a whole lot more.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Will go ground. And straight ahead, Lacey. Johnson's there to make the stop.
Lacey is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Coming up in 2 minutes, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Offense lines up here.
319!
The Packers from the 27. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Lacey lines up in the backfield. From the gun, Rodgers has his target. He's got the touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Packers for the extra point. He made it. The Chiefs about to receive the kick after this game was just tied before halftime. The score's 7-7. Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. They've come out in the dime package. Smith takes it from the gun. That was Williams on the coverage that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down coming up. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. It's third down coming up. It's a two-tight end formation. Jamal Charles carries the football. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The Packers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Chiefs will punt the football away. Hyde's going to take this one from the 22. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Yeah, it didn't look great. Not going to speculate on what the injury, but when you're watching it live, you go, oh my gosh, it makes you shudder just for a second. Let's hope it all works out.
Play action. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. The Packers call a timeout and are left now with only one. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. First down here after the completion. Aaron Rodgers back off the line, shotgun formation. Drop back, shotgun formation. Makes the reception, and that's Barry in on the stop. Now as we look at the stats in this tie game, they have to feel good about their quarterback play to this point. If this continues into the second half, they have to believe they have the weapons to win the game here, partner.
I think you're right. I know they believe they can win this game. The offense is hot. And Jim, let's be honest, this defense, it's one of the worst in the NFL. They should be shredded, and they are.
Here's Boykin. Every wide receiver wants to be considered a #1 option, and here in the first half, this is the guy who has been one, Phil.
He is a #1 receiver. When we talk about #1 receivers in the NFL, that means they're able to get open no matter what the situations are presented to them. And the designs, they have been outstanding, giving him a chance to get open so far here today.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. And he's going to slide feet first. The Packers with no timeouts left. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. First down coming up. Rodgers by himself in the backfield. From the gun. Throws the pass. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Offense lines up here. The defense gets the sack. And that wraps up the first half here at the home of the Cheeseheads. We'll take a quick break at halftime and return shortly for the start of the third quarter. Along with Phil Simms and Danielle Bellini, Jim Nance from Lambeau Field as the second half is about to get underway. Suckup has it teed up now for the start of the second half. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Packers come onto the field for their next series. The Packers come to the line with an empty backfield. First down at the 20. Looking to the right side and throwing. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Lacey lines up in the backfield. And now on the draw. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
Third down on the way. The Packers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3-and-out.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
And so now they'll call on Maste to punt the football away. Williams got it now. They'll mark him at the 29. First down, offense readying for the snap. Jenkins in the slot. Alex Smith from the gun. Underneath and incomplete that time. Second down following that incompletion. Charles is lined up in a single back formation. Dropping back 3. Has his target. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating to the NFL. It's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
The Chiefs offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Cobb, he'll run back this punt. Shearman's in on the tackle. They face first down. Rodgers from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Nelson's got it, and a first.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. They'll run it here. Wide to the left. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Wide receivers are bunched up. From the shotgun. Shakes off the hip, and he's thrown to the ground.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
It's 3rd and 14 here after the sack. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. From the gun, Rodgers. Taken down and sacked again. Tim Mastay now called on to punt. Williams got it on the return. He's brought down. First down on the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Play fake. Alex Smith looking long. And there's a great catch. Touchdown. Touchdown Chiefs.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Chiefs lined up now for the point after. And the point after is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Packers will begin their drive from the 31 now. Now 1st and 10. The ball is jarred loose. A recovery by the defense. They bring him to the turf. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Really good position here to start this drive. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. Tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
Well, the defense, they give up a 1st down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances, go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First down here after the run. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Smith will take it right from the center. 2nd down and 9. And they'll run the football with Charles. Give Peppers the credit for that tackle. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. The Packers back on the field. Their defense is being relied on now to hold on to this lead late in the 4th. On the way, 3rd down. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Will run it with him again. Not able to get away from call. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Walks there that time for the tackle. Smith's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Power surge. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love them, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Chiefs for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Chiefs will kick it away momentarily. They were able to capitalize on great field position following the fumble, and they'll be hoping the defense can help them out like that once more. Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Quarles, a receiver, all the way out to the right. First down at the 19. Set up screen. And this will just go for an incompletion. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd and 10. Looks to his left. Finds Cobb. Ducks out of bounds.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Big moment here. 3rd down coming up. Flynn by himself in the backfield. 3rd down and 2. They're going to get him here for a sack. 4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Matt Flynn is lined up in the shotgun formation. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
I know they need a lot of breaks to maybe win this football game. In the red zone now, they got to get in the end zone quick.
Great starting field position for the offense. Offense lines up here. Takes the knee. The Packers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. Second down coming up. Takes the knee. Third down. The defense comes out in the dime. Takes the knee. He'll try this one from 35.